Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So it's away we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Bailly. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kane. In with the challenge. Caicedo. Oyarzabal. Kane. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And here's Kane. Oh, that's nice. Shapes to shoot! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Marcó en el minuto 13 el dorsal 18.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Opts for safety. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good spread. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Kane. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Camavinga. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Caicedo goes sliding in. Oviedo are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Messi is herring after that one. Valverde. That's a good ball out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Valverde. Swung over. Oyarzabal. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Oviedo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And it's been taken short. It's a really well-measured ball. Played in deep. Chance, surely! He's having a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's had it taken off him. Camavinga produces a cross. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Kane. Gets into some space.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Short changes him with that pass. Caicedo does well to get it back. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Tries from distance. Lopez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread out to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Camavinga. And Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Hangs in a cross. Now it's Kane. Tries a shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And now he has two. Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Could try cutting inside here. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Messi. Lopez. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Foot in. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And back to the goalkeeper. David Costas. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Valverde. And this is... Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Now it's Kane. Distributed tidily. And he was quick to react. And he thumps it clear. Played out to the right. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Kane. No, it's come to nothing.
Kane really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
An instinctive Son Heung-min! He will be livid with himself. No, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's ambitious. And how did he not make it four?
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And he's intervened well there. Into the last 5 minutes. Gets to show off his quick feet. He's free, he has got space. Not the most convincing of passes. Echaria. Fagioli with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal 8, Santi.
David Costas. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Son Heung-min.
4 minutos de descuento.
David Costas. And it's Cazorla. That's a good ball out wide.
Pretty robust defending.
Oviedo have it back and can go again. And he goes cross-field. Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! And there goes the final whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Alava have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's a promising position. Real chance! There it is! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Carlos Alenia.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. Alava were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Takes a shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He has found the way through. Chance! They've done it! And again they hit the front. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Alava take the lead. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And this is Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but...
And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Corner number 3 coming up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. The less said about that pass, the better. Caicedo. Distributed tidily. And that's going right the way across. He's in a great position here. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, important interception. Carlos Alenia. Oh, good spread.
2 minutos de descuento.
He's got away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Caicedo. Mikel Oyarzabal. And he was quick to react. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's an imaginative pass. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Oyarzabal. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Messi. And this is... Can he shoots? He's scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Shifted it to the flank. Messi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Messi. Caicedo. Here's Oyarzabal. Looking here to chip it through. Pacheco with the clearance. Now it's Kane, played out to the left flank. Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still. Caicedo. Messi. And here's Oyarzabal, closing in on goal. Oyarzabal!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Carlos Alenia. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's a good ball out wide. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked it up out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Caicedo. Can he finish? It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That has been slung wide. And this is Kane. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Pacheco. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Messi. And here's Son Heung-min. He's played it back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And this is Son Heung-min. Guevara.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
That has not gone well. Driving forward, and it's Caicedo. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Engages and forces him off the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We have already started here. It's a promising position. Robertson getting this one clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Some good work on the right flank here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kane, and a chance! We've got a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
El dorsal 18.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Kane. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that chance, surely! He's got a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Messi, and he's running through. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he celebrates his 30th goal. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. So just a few minutes in and already a lead that looks unassailable. Araujo. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Yamal. Oh, what a mistake! Out of play for a goal kick. Camavinga. Here's Oyarzabal. Robertson. And this goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And how did he not make it 4?
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And he shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Madrid are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
En el minuto 23, el dorsal 11, Messi.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's got away. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Sends it crossfield. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Played in with purpose. Martin is there, and he can get that clear. Played back in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Pedri. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Akanji gets it clear. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now that looks a decent ball. No luck with that dink over the top. He can get that clear. And it's Caicedo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mikel Oyarzabal looking to add to his goal. And here's Kane. And the shot! He's scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Martin. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Caicedo. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Araujo. Fermin. In with the challenge. And it's Robertson. Thinks one through.
3 minutos de descuento.
Bernal. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's on his way. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played out towards the right wing. Oyarzabal. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory. And it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Here we go again. And he's heaved it away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Aimed beyond the defence, and it's missed. Shot at goal! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And this is Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Valverde receives it in a wide position. And it's Valverde. Camavinga. Oh, super ball! That's an excellent interception. Rafinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Kane. Messi. Rafinha chasing after it. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Now it's Lewandowski. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yamal. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Robertson, spread neatly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bernal. And it's Martin. Oh, they could be caught out here. Very nicely done. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Dani Olmo. Caicedo. It's Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kubasi. And this is Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Martin deals with that comfortably. Pedri. Defending was strong and firm. Camavinga takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's lofted through here. Araujo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4 será sustituido por el dorsal 23. Cambio de jugadores.
And it's Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Danny Olmo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking here to chip it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Fagioli. And this is Kane. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. Now this could be a chance. Fagioli!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Corner
dorsal
number
10
2 then.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 7. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lewandowski. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. And it's Lewandowski. Nicely spread. Ferran Torres. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking for options for movement.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Played out to the left flank. That'll be a throw-in. There will be 4 extra minutes. Foot in. Son Heung-min. Caicedo at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And this is Kane. Now it's Mir. Jimenez looking to penetrate opposition lines. Played out to the left flank. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid gain their reward with an early goal. Rafa Mir engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. It's Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good spread. No, it's come to nothing. And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Messi. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Camavinga. To Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Diangana. Now it's Mir. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's having a shot! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And yes, it's him, Rafa Mir! Off the post. Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Messi. Out to the right. Kane. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all. "30 minutes gone." Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Diangana. Now it's Mir. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Alvaro Rodriguez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mir, just eases him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Valera. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Kane. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Foot in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
No, that's been intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. Rodriguez. Diangana stood up well to him there. Messi. Messi. There they go, hunting in packs. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time. Now it's Mir. Well, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that's a good run down the left. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Kane. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Messi. And this is Kane. And this is Messi. And the shot! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that has been knocked clear. Elche have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Kane is being harried and hassled. Yeah, and they've got the shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodriguez. And this is Kane. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oyarzabal has created one goal already. Robertson has it out wide and in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Caicedo. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kind of somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Diangana. Oyarzabal going full tilt down the left. That's tidy. Terrific header. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gonzalo Villar, that has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Valera. Rodriguez. Akanji with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7,
He's looking
el dorsal
wide.
20.
Played in. And that has been cleared.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
11,
making another change
Messi.
here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. It's a goal kick. Into the last 5 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Over to the left. And it's Robertson. And the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Diangana, Akanji spots it and intercepts. Mikel Oyarzabal distributed tidily. Showing good feet. Decent chance! In he goes again! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.